Here on the Bribie Island canals, I'm preparing to take delivery of a Sunmaid 20. She's built in 1978 or thereabouts. The first part of the journey involves navigating around the canals and through a lock to the Bribie Island boat ramp, from where I load her on a rickety old trailer for a fairly nerve-wracking drive home. David Richardson and I are starting out on the restoration of a Sunmaid 20. Getting introduced to this old girl is a journey of discovery. And when I come down into here, generally I think this has been a pretty dry boat. She's been sitting on a pontoon for a while, and that's, you've seen the result of that with the barnacles. But also, this might be why she's called Amber. There was quite a lot of water in her, but I don't think there's been a lot of water sitting in here all the time. I think this happened because after we inspected her, we left the hatch open, and the rain got in that way, but also I think it's seeping in via the some cracks in the cockpit, and possibly the scuppers. Sometimes it comes from the scuppers, but that's the last of the water. Bucket number 4.5, I think, 5.5. With all this rain that's coming next week, we won't see any more water coming in. But I can definitely see a lot of silicon around the scuppers, which is often an area between the cockpit and the transom where leakage can occur, and it's very difficult to get in and fix. So the fun begins. Start with a paint scraper and see how that goes, and we'll advance to the next thing if it's necessary. But it has had some kind of anti-fouling on there at some stage in the past, so we'll see how effective that's been. Looks like it was a fair while back, and it's been in the water for a good time. With a lot of problems, there's two ways that you can tackle them. You can go the slow way, little paint scraper, or you bring in the big guns. One of the advantages of being a floor sander. So this is a floor scraper or a scraper bar, something that we use in the floor sanding industry. It's got a bit of weight to it, and nice sharp, really good quality scraper blades. You remember our old mate, just do it. Yeah. Him or his progeny is back.
I'm tired of waiting, I'm running out of patience. I'm about to make my move right now. I'm about to make my move right now. I'm tired of waiting, I'm running out of patience. I'm about to make my move right now. I'm about to make my move right now. I'm tired of waiting, I'm running out of patience. I'm about to make my move right now. I'm about to make my move right now. I'm tired of waiting, I'm running out of patience.
In this series of videos, I plan to restore this Sunmaid 20 trailer sailor back to something resembling her former glory. Dave is partnering with me in the project. We've not even decided on a name just yet. We have a couple of structural things to fix up in the cockpit, and then the focus will be on repairing the gel coat and repainting her. She's a solidly built cruiser who's seen better days, but there's plenty of life in her yet. Once finished, we plan to sail her up for the Whitsundays from my home on the Sunshine Coast of Queensland. If you'd like to follow the project, please subscribe and set the notifications for the channel. I'd also appreciate your ideas and your feedback on how I should go about the various jobs that I'm completing. The list of things to do is quite extensive at this stage, but by ticking them off, one by one, we'll soon be enjoying the beautiful cruising waters of Queensland's east coast. By subscribing, liking and commenting, you're going to help me keep the videos coming. Keep an eye out next week for the latest update.